what comes to mind in terms of future work is part of it's just cultural. It's preparation for being able to use these amazing tools that the world offers us, these psychedelic tools. I mean, they're really only tools. I see them that way. I don't see them as something that makes you good or makes you brilliantly intelligent or makes you right. They're just tools, and we have a lot of work to do to be better at being human beings, and they're one of the tools that we have, or they're an array of tools that we have to be able to do that. But part of the work is cultural. We need to introduce our young people to the concept that this is good work and scary work and rewarding work, and give them, preparation, initiation for the principles of what collective seeking, individual seeking, going the thing that young people do, which is to go off to the edge and experiment. I mean, that's also part of it. But we push them there, and we don't inform them. They're underinformed. So then it makes it so much harder to bring all the people in to do the good work that we could if we were a tradition where this was alive and respected. So part of our work is to learn again to respect these medicines, and then to change the culture enough that people doing them can be respected and held, and not everybody needs to do them, not everybody should or wants to, but that it isn't pushed to the side. And so part of that does involve then research, because that's how in our reductionist society we validate things, is by proving that, by putting them into experimental, highly documented situations and seeing what we can of the parameters of the experience, even though we're basically, reducing it down to whatever narrow parameters we allow. But still, we're seeing in this research with psychedelics, which is just beginning to come back, that there's great value in these states and in giving people a kind of support to undergo these transformations, and then to digest and share the process, and then to, again, go and do the next step of the work, which is just a pale shadow, but still hopeful, of what the traditional approaches are to using these in cultures where people know that actually this kind of knowledge is at the center of the heart of a culture, and it's what keeps a people from moving too far off the mark, is to keep coming back to this and showing up humbly to something that's so much more powerful than we are, and asking for advice and reviewing oneself, irradiating oneself with questions.